this is Peggy from May Art Ribbon, and today I want to show you how I made this adorable card using just a few, well actually it turns out to be a lot of products. The main thing I want to focus on obviously is May Art Ribbon, and then Sweet Shop stamps. They are so stinking cute. That's where I got my little owl and my little sentiment. Let me show you some of the things that we're going to use. Obviously, I'm going to use the May Art Ribbon. This is the jute that we're going to use. I love this. There's so many different colors. You can check that out on the website. So we're going to use some of that. I'm going to use a lot of punches, actually, for this one. I'm going to use a border punch from EK Success. And then, as you can see up here, let me bring these down a little bit, maybe. I'm going to use this big row here of circle punches. And then I dug out one from a long, long time ago, an old Sizzix. I don't know how many of you still got those. I'm going to show you how I use mine in the Cuttlebug. We're going to use Memento ink and Memento markers, and I guess that's everything. So let me clear some stuff off and let's get started. Now, one of the things I'd like to show you is if you have any of these old-time die cuts from Sizzix that I used to have the die cut machine I called the arm wrestler because you had to push that thing down 100 times. You can actually use your Cuttlebug, and the sandwich for that is a B-plate die cut with the rubber part up, with the rubber part up, red side down, your piece of cardstock, and another B plate on top, and watch how easy this goes through. And there's my circle. Now, on my card, I actually used the little striped back here, scallop stripes, so that's what we're going to use, but I wanted to show you, just in case there's some of you out there that still have some of those old dies, you can still use them in the new die cutting machines. Now, while I've got the Cuttlebug here, the other thing I did, on the card you remember, and I'll bring it back and show you in a minute, I did a little bit of embossing because I like a lot of texture. Let me get that open. So I'm just going to, I cut my circle first, and then I'm going to do the little Swiss dot embossing folder. And on this one we're going to use Sandwich AB embossing folder with your paper and another B. And I've learned to put mine, oops, slid right out of there. My embossing folders with the open end first. It seems to work so much nicer. I started doing that with my 5x7s, and now I do it with all of them. So we've embossed that piece. And so, see how nice that is? That just gives our card some texture. Let me move this off. We'll get busy stamping, and we'll put our card together. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and stamp my little sentiment here. And again, I've gone ahead and used the punches and cut everything out. I put my stamps when I'm doing both on both sides of my acrylic. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So we're going to ink that up. And again, I'm using Memento ink. That's my all-time favorite. And I always use a stamp pad because I get a much better, oh, I can't see my words now. I covered them up. I get a much better impression. Okay. Oh, bummer. That goes to show you that you shouldn't try and move two things at one time there. Now, let's pull it up this way. There we go. Honey, please. Alright, so there's that part. Now, what I did is I took a little bit of foam tape and put on the back of mine and stuck that right on the yellow. So I kind of do things assembly line here, and I get them done quicker, so that part's done. The other thing I did, I went ahead and cut my strips. Now, all the instructions are written for you on the website. You'll see those along with the dimensions that you're going to need. I did two colors here, and this is where I used my EK Success border punch. You can use any border punch. I kind of like the little bubbly look for some reason today. So that part's done. Now we're going to go ahead and bring in our big one here, and we are going to do, let's see, the owl. I'm going to go ahead and take him off of there now that I said I keep it on there. I'm going to take it off and make myself into a liar. Alright, there. Let's ink him up. These little acrylic stamps, I'm telling you, they are just perfect stamps every time I get a really good impression. Again, you press down and let it come off of there. There we go. And we're done. So that part's done. Now, what I did on my card, and I won't bore you with that, I went ahead and colored up my little owl with these colors. I used, let's see, Potter's Clay, Desert Sand, and Rich Cocoa. And I didn't color in his eyes. I left them be like that. So you could use color pencils if you wanted to, or any other colors that you like. So I'll color him later, but let me show you how we assemble our card. I'm going to use an A2 size card, and I'm going to kind of lay things out here. I'm going to bring in our jute, like so. And here's how I do it. I don't know how everybody else does it. I kind of decide where I want my bow to be, and that's where I hold my thumb, and then I wrap. And I don't know how many times I wrapped it. I think 5 times or something crazy. I don't know. And then I want to make sure I don't have it too tight. And I always take one of my ends and go around the wrappings that I put there. Oops, lost one. Let's get her back around there before we tie it. There we go. There. I know the camera probably can't pick that up, but I've got it so that a string is on each side. And I do that just so that when I do tie the knot in there, it kind of pulls that end together and I can kind of spread them out on the other end. Maybe if I tie it and kind of show you. There. So see, it kind of lets me spread them out. I kind of like that look. And then I'll tie a bow. Okay, we got that part done. We're going to trim off the edges, like so. Now, on this card, you'll notice I did it this direction. I folded my card wrong and cut it wrong, so we're going to do it this way. Now, on this one, again, I'm going to use foam tape. I am a foam tape fanatic person. I love foam tape. I use it probably on just about every card, I would imagine. And we're going to put some there. Let me bring some more in. Can you tell I'm addicted to foam tape? I buy the Hunga Munga rolls here. All right, I'll just get a couple more hunks off of there. All right, I think that should work. It really doesn't matter which direction you cut your card when you're making an A2 card, but every once in a while I do like to change it up and have it go vertical. Alright, we're going to put that on there like so. Then the next thing I did was I measured up my circle, and I'm going to put him on there. And I'm just using my big ATG gun. I use it tons and tons and tons. We're going to line that up. See how quick this goes together, and it's just a bunch of circles. Do the same on this one. Now I want to kind of make sure that I get this, because I offset it just a tad. That looks good there. And then I'm not going to foam tape my owl because I haven't colored him yet. But that would be pretty cool if you had him pop dotted a little bit there. There you go. Did I pop dot that? Yes, of course I did. So we'll do that. Yep. Come off of there. There we go. And then I'm going to slide it in and just kind of let it lay there a little bit. And there is my card. Is that too stinking cute or what? Now over there at Sweet Shop, they have a lot of different really cute stamps. They sent me a bunch here. Let's see, I've got a bubble gum. I love the little fox. I should have used him. Oh, well, next time. Look at this little blow, well, you probably can't see it, so a hair dryer, and it even has a little wind like blowing out of there. And I thought, you know, I'll come up with something for the girls for that. So make sure to stop over at Mayart Ribbon. Check out all the awesome ribbon and the many different colors of jute. And check out Sweet Shop and look at all their cute stamps. All right, you have a great day. Bye.